Muy bien, vamos a hacer con nuestra serie de Hellblade, parte 4. Ya entramos a lo que es el puente de Hela, hacia el caballito. Ya nos chingamos a los dos titanes, ¿no? Al del ilusionista y al del fuego. Entonces vamos a ver ahorita para dónde vamos.
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering worse than death. And you wanted to surrender. Abandon and to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it.
Creo que esto lo vimos
So you
avanzando.
will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Ahí está. Caballo de Troya.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason.
Luego los
It's
ataques.
your calling.
She will die. You will die. You finished it.
Why suffer the past when there is a new road ahead? The only one that makes any sense.
Los dos.
You will die. Surprise him! Behind you!
Eso bueno, para.
He's gone!
Déjate venir. Ah, no sé.
Run away. Go.
Estoy a tiempo. Vamos a correr.
Every gate you open into darkness brings another challenge.
Ah, cabrón. Soccer Punch. ¿Será nuevo enemigo o será jefe?
Get up, quick! Get up! Watch out! She's hurt. She's injured. She won't make it. She's injured. She's not gonna make it. You can do this. Take it. Go again. Finish this. Finish this. Finish him.
A ver si el compito estos cabrones.
She finished him.
Vete, déjate venir.
You won it.
Se ya está cabrón. Qué extraño ese. ¿Para dónde será? No, ahí está la parte. Ok, a buscar estos.
The journey to
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name, she will ask your lineage, she will ask your business. The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd, and is challenged by the giantess.
Voy a ir a pelear con esa ahorita entonces. Aquí está. Era como es decir que no soy muy fanático de estos acertijos. Ah, este de aquí ya. Ya vi. Este de aquí. Tengo que ir para acá arriba. Sé que ahí arriba está el del la Z. razón.
Focus.
Es una habilidad nueva, ¿no? Dios, ¿no? Sí, sí, se puede hacer por aquí. Ahí está la Z. Es que seamos. Tuve que ir para arriba.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger. Her knife is famine. On her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called sick bed, and her bed hangings are called flames of a funeral pyre. They say she is easy to recognize, half black and half the color of flesh, and her face menacing and grim.
Sí, los streams están bien, pero no sé. Ahí me avisan si sí o si no.
Oh, Senua. Your father does not hate me. He just fears the souls in the underworld. He cannot see that they are already afraid. But I am their healer, and I must answer their cries for help, even if it displeases him.
Igual me sacan esos sentidos así. Bien, bien, me gusta. Por el último pues. Este le pasa bien, entonces. Abierta la reja y vamos. No me contó la Z, que vamos. Qué mamadas. Lo habíamos callado. así, esperemos que sí. Y arreglé la cámara por fin, se nos iba antes. No se van a poder saber quién es Mr. Pablo.
The gate is opening.
Cabrón, concha, vamos a pelear.
It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
Arregla, Hela.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Stormy seas and lost souls.
Ok.
She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts, and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
Está medio interesante porque
You failed the gods. You're pathetic,
bueno, detrás de-
rotten, cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and
No lo haga, compa.
just like your sword.
Come on. There.
Güey.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined?
Oscuridad.
Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
Digo, está interesante todo esto. Se supone que todo esto está en su cabeza. Se supone. O ella misma se cayó. No hay enemigos, no hay nada, ¿no?
It's a trick, don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Está maldita, of course, como le dice.
It's a trick. She knows he's here. It's a trick, he's already dead. You know he's here. He can't be here, it's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
Volver el pinche cuarto atrás.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him.
There he is.
It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind.
No, he's here.
It's in your
It's
mind.
him, it's real. It's happening.
Go towards it.
Adentro. Sí, prácticamente se vuelve. Bueno, digo, está interesante. Pues, se supone que los enemigos, no hay dioses ni nada, ¿no? O sea, todo eso está pasando en su cabeza.
There it is.
You're imagining things. It's not him.
It's Dillian.
He's gone. You were too
gone.
slow. How could you?
Keep
How
going.
could you?
Keep going. Ignore the pain.
I told you it was to trick you. I told you.
Where are you going?
See,
There's nothing to follow.
come on.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others.
You can't.
Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father's in-bell made sure of that.
Where are you going? There's nothing to follow.
Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
You're getting stronger.
¿Algo ya? Esas escalerillas. Ahí está la luz. Quiero que para acá.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
Y ahorita que te acercas.
It's already disappeared.
Nothing lives here, not even you.
It's pointless.
It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but
There
it's
he
in your
is.
mind.
There he was, the lone figure of a boy, sword play under the shade of a tree.
She remembers the first time she saw him.
Uy, ya está.
To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted, and for the first time in years, she felt
Under the tree.
a ray of hope.
You have to keep
Dillian is
going.
waiting for you. Keep going.
Saca de pedo las rolitas.
The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Sigurd, wants it, but Sigmund refuses it. So King Sigurd plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast. When they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Sigurd captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
Tan buenas las historias nórdicas.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
Ah, pero sí, interesante.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Sigurd, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund.
Vaya, Quiero dar vuelta de Oquis. Pero ya es más que nada para que no se sienta tan lineales, ¿no?
Day after day, watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
Deseo.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it,
Parece que no
just
logra.
like he does.
A ver. El love de esta roca.
What's your name?
Senua,
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zeno's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me?
Posadora.
You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Just come and watch. And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Camara.
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Ah, no mames. Pues hasta que llega la parte 4. ¿Parte 4? Sí, la parte 4.